Alrighty, hello everyone. I hope you're having a great day. So today I am in voice chat with Max,
Hello.
and we are going to be working on the Imperial Nebulon-B. So if we hop right over to my alternate screen real quick fix, because it's way too small and it should actually be like, 1080p. Here we go. Alright, so the Imperial Nebulon-B. So this is where we're gonna be doing our next inspiration from, and this is Lazy Max, not the other Max. The other Max is busy right now. But so yeah, the Imperial Nebulon-B. This is gonna be the successor to our wildly painful and popular original Nebulon-B, but with a couple different changes. So as you can see from a lot of these things, it's going to be much more angled than its predecessor. And it's also going to look much better in my opinion. And we've got a lot of options for expansions like hangers and things like that. So I'm really excited. Yeah, this one should be a lot less painful. And then if we bring up, here, let me pull it over to the side here. So we've got also, where did I put it? There's a 3D model that Max made that will kind of work. So let's, okay, of course it's not. Okay, well, we'll do that later then. But anyways, back to STARBASE. So today we are going to be starting on the frame of this bad boy. So if you guys know, we've got a lot more. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Wait, hold up. Okay, something funky's going on. But anyways, so we're gonna be taking up, hopefully, a lot of this area, because if you'll notice, it's a lot wider than it used to be. And we also, if we go up here to the top, I think it's material cost. No, it's somewhere around here, building budget. Our voxel volume has been increased, so we're gonna have some epic times here, and with
Nice.
my $4,250 in STARBASE. Right, so I guess there's no place to get started like now. And yeah, you could work on your ships while you play, or while you watch, because like, I mean, I guess I'm here. If you have questions, feel free to hit me with them. Archivist, why? There's nothing to bolt. There's literally nothing. Oh. Okay, there you go. I actually haven't named this yet. So let's save this as Imperial Nebulon. Nebulon-B. And I don't have access, Mo. That's the worst part. I don't have access right now to my CA ships, so I can't. And so once you're done with your ship in the designer, just save blueprint and buy custom ship in the top left. I'm doing good, Vanner. How are you doing today? Alright, so I'm gonna actually... Okay, so I want this to be our kind of core walkway. So if we throw back to our pictures, basically there is a core walkway here. Why did it click? Yeah, okay. There's a core walkway right there in the center. And if you remember on the last Nebulon, we put our kind of structural core there. So that's what we're going to be doing again. And I don't know, Mo. I've been talking with the devs, and currently I don't have a date for when I will be getting them back, sadly. So we'll be seeing. Hopefully soon. Nice, Fanner. Dude, mining team and SOS is literally just like on the grind 24/7. It's incredible. The mining team is really just holy shit. Like, you guys are doing great.
If I didn't, like many already have bring back a crap ton of extrovium and the rest stuff.
Yeah. Like
look
all
at
kinds of stuff.
correctly. Oof. Even the moon materials.
Yeah.
Damn.
So we're gonna build this out a little bit like this. So if we use... Man, what is snapping today? Alright. But so, like on the last Nebulon, you remember how we had very strong core beams and basically just running the length of the ship. We're gonna do that again, and we're gonna try and make it, again, as strong as possible. Now, there is that issue right there with this. So, what do you mean, Ventus? We're rebuilding it? We're not letting it die? Because the Nebulon's coming back, baby. Ah, Mo, you ask every time, and the answer is always no. Oh yeah, Ventus. So this is what it's gonna look like. Eventually. Soon, TM. And it's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna have, so this baby is gonna either have 4 to 5, actually 4 to 6 plasma thrusters, better armor, 2 bridges, etc. So it's big money moves, essentially. Alright. Yeah, the Neb is back with less pain. Now, we are going to be recruiting the help of people who have STARBASE to build this, because if you guys remember last time how it took over 100 hours, even with other people, so we're gonna be doing that again, but hopefully with a little less pain. Also, I'm gonna move this down, and then so what I want is, so here, let's just copy the bottom and we'll put it on top. Because again, this has to be the structural core, and we really need that to work properly. So we'll put that right there, and we want it to look nice as well. So this should be like that, and then we move it down. See, Cookie, the thing is, so you're one of the OGs. So right now we're gonna have the OGs help out with all of this, because, and you know, I've known you guys for a long time, and honestly, eventually, like with this, any help is gonna be good. Hey Blade, welcome to the stream. Because look at how long it's taking me just to build a single corridor, like, man. So this theoretically should run the length of the ship. So we're gonna do something like this. Like this. So you guys remember in the last Nebulon, we had that structural little bit in the middle. We're just building that, we're building it out. I like to start there just because it is, you know, what we want to build off of. I think that might be long enough. Actually,
I think that can be a bit thicker.
What do you mean, like wider or?
Yeah, wider. What I can remember from the 3D model I did, that like 2 endos can fit stacked on top each other or stacked on top in this hallway.
Yeah.
So like twice the size,
So,
I think.
Could you look up for me how big it is, how long and tall and all that stuff, the dimensions of the actual Nebulon? Yeah, we'll make it wider though. We want to try and make it as big as we can, just based on the voxel volume that we currently have. And then I think actually this hallway might be good enough, because if we're doing this hallway, we're going to have like the structural bits on the outside that will just extend off of this and will hopefully protect the actual hallway. And yeah, we're not going to be able to fit the actual dimensions. Yeah, we'd have to have capital ships for that, but you know, eventually Eventually. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Oh shit, thanks, Kobold.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, this is the first ship we're actually building in actual Starbase, not closed alpha. So we're gonna make this, and hopefully it won't become as outdated as the previous Nebulon.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull up my pictures on the side here. Alright. So oh boy, we're gonna start off with some hexagons or something, because this central corridor is gonna be formed into a hexagon. So that's gonna be a slight issue. But the good news is this bad boy is going to be very nice to build. And we're going to actually build like we have a brain on our shoulders, because we're going to use a lot of the things we did not learn from the previous Nebulon and actually apply those here. So first off, we'll have this corridor, and it's going to be small, but remember, it's going to be protected, so that's okay. And we're going to have it expand out into a little bit of a wider room. So with the Nebulon, one of the things... Actually, hold on. I might want to do this differently. Alright guys, let me know what you're thinking, because what we could do is, so, you know, I've got these beams interrupting the flow of these other beams. If I changed it around so that doesn't happen, what we could do is we could 100% have a, well, we'll have ducts running along here, but have tons of ducts just running the length of this. I could just put them at the four corners, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, probably a better idea, because if you would remove that cross section, you just said the entire structure would lose a bit of that strength in, like,
It would.
different
Yeah.
just every force that is not in front or the back paste.
Yeah, so we'll just leave it like this. We can put them in the corner. And they changed a lot of the materials and armor values, yeah. So we'll be working with a lot of those. And this ship will hopefully still have its plot armor as it used to have in regular CA, because we all know this ship shouldn't have survived. The old version of the ship shouldn't have survived. So right now, oh, hey, thanks for the sub, Jet. Oh, it's nice to see you. Yeah, it's been a while since we've talked, but yeah, welcome. And hello there, General Kenobi. All right, so this floor right here is going to be our main floor. So if we swap here, let me show you guys. If we swap over to our picture, our main floor is going to be right along here. So it's going to run the length of our ship front to back, and then what I'm right now doing is I'm opening it up into this room. There's going to be a room in here, and we'll do that. I think that'll be a good idea. So, and cross beams, well, I mean, yeah. So we've got, like, it's gonna be interesting, and no one's ever gonna read the email. Mo, we'll have to see, because so the cross beams in Starbase are gonna be a little bit funky, to say the least. There's, how do I put this? I don't know how to say it properly. The cross beams, if we were to do it like along here, because Starbase does not work well with like crossed things. Also, I'm looking at this Nebulon and it seems really skinny. Are we gonna make this really skinny?
Not.
Actually, wait. Here's an idea. So this ship is going to be a little bit more improved from our actual Nebulon. So what we're gonna do is, it's in here. There it is. So for you, those of you who were here earlier, this is gonna be powered by plasma thrusters. So we need to fit these in. So it's gonna be something like this.
Yeah, I think that's need to be a bit thicker.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're gonna
more surface area. The armor would be heavier, but it's a good trade-off for that sweet survivability.
Yeah. Also, funnily enough, guys, the STARBASE thrusters video that I just recorded is going to come out after this, so all of our plasma thruster building knowledge is fresh in my mind. Even though I am just copying them out of the editor. And no, we're going to build the entire ship all together like this, and then just so we have a singular core blueprint. So we're going to move these a bit forward. And actually, I think we're going to move the ship a bit up. Because the engines in the back are really, aside from the navigation bridge, are going to be some of the highest parts of the ship. So we'll have 1, 2, and 3, and we'll have 1 below this. And then the navigation bridge will be peeking out the top, right there. And so over here, we're going to want to make this wider. And what I'm going to do to work with our essentially curved area is I'm actually just going to move these out and instead use this as an angle, use some angled bits. So one of the things that we're going to have to work on in this is finding the proper angles for everything. So if you guys ever see me use one of these angled bits that's not symmetrical, yell at me. Do it. Like, make sure I know I'm doing a stupid, because we do not want to mess up and have the entire ship be crooked like the old Nebulon.
Oof, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, not fun. So if we do something, actually, I think they would just snap like that. Yeah. Alright. I think 30 degrees should be good enough. And then what we do is, so these parts are going to come out. Oh, and I like how we have the, how do I put the, what's this called? The move tool, like axes. I like how they are actually aligned with the angles of what we're working with, which is going to be real nice. So we're going to pull out the sides of the ship, just like the old Nebulon. And what's going to happen is we're actually going to want to pull out another side like this. Where do we want to put it? Right there? That's fair, Mo. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate it. But so, we're going to have it built like this. So what we're going to have is this will help us do our angle. Now, it's going to be a little bit sharp, but that's actually what we're looking for, because this Imperial Nebulon is all about sharp figures and straight lines. So we'll have that there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to extend it out maybe one section more. Not yet, Archivist. Soon, TM. Yes, he did. I'll put it in there, but currently, actually, is it working? Let me check. Main screen. Alright, it's gonna pop up, here, let me speed it along. Alright, it's gonna pop up in a couple seconds, but that's a permalink to the SOS Discord as well. Yep, no problem. But yeah, we'll get that cooking in due time. AKA once I figure out all of the current issues with everything. But so let's throw this bad boy on. Don't you worry, Chlorix. This is better than my first design too. A lot of you guys actually, because most of you are here after CA, you guys haven't seen my first design. And ooh-wee, you guys are really missing it.
Yeah, the perfectly balanced box ship.
Yeah. So right here, we kind of flatten out. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these. Man, I wish it... there's a window capture, right, that I've been using, and it's just rough. It's rough. It won't capture the Photos app, which is, you know, what I happen to be showing all of the pictures in. So we'll connect this here. Then you get connected there. Yeah, man. And then this final one right here. Okay, hey Razumu, how you doing?
Hello?
And then what I want to do is, so in the spirit of not having to cry later, we're going to try and make this even, if possible. I think it would be a good idea if we did something like this. Just a little bit of extra beams around. Chlorix, so I am releasing a video later today on how to do all that. It's gonna come out after the stream, but real quick, this thruster field tool right here, that's how you can rename everything super easy. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. But so, these all line up great, which is exactly what we're looking for. There's gonna be no uh-ohs today. Actually, there probably will be, what am I saying? But, knock on wood. I don't know if you guys were able to hear that. I don't know how good my noise suppression is, but yes, I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. Alright, then we'll carry this forward, and it's going to be just straight for a little bit. And depending on how much room we have, because remember guys, we're still in the very early stages of this. If we want to, you know, take a little bit more space forward, we could totally just extend this out and make it super easy. So I think, all right, looking at our pictures. Also, if you guys want to look at any other reference images of this, just look up Imperial Nebulon-B online, and that will show you kind of what we're working with right now. So I feel like 2 straight pieces might be too much.
Also, does the 3D model view finally work now? Just wondering.
Hold on, let me find it. Thanks for the follow. All right. Yeah, never want to tempt fate. All right, here we go. Let's go to our alt. Yeah, so your 3D model is pretty straight for the most of it.
Oh.
So we'll keep on with this. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and, instead of having a 30 degree right here, we're gonna try and bring it in at 45 degrees because we want this nose to be a lot sharper. And then what we're gonna do, let me pull up these proper images. All right, so we're gonna bring it in a lot closer here. Where's it good? So it's kind of straight along here. Now some are like a really low slant like that, but some are also really sharp like this. And I kind of want to go with the sharpness, but we're not doing any of that curved bullshit.
Yeah.
Because you guys know how much me and curved bits get along.
Yeah, I think that curved bit alone would really take up like 3 hours at
Yeah.
the low end of the scale.
And we don't have whatchamacallits anymore.
Attachment plates?
Yeah, attachment plates to make it living hell.
Oof.
All
Rest in
right.
peace to those
Yeah.
yellow plate things that made just stuff more complicated.
Yeah, for real. All right, so we'll do this. I'm not sure how I feel about this right now. I'm gonna be real. So let's copy it, throw the other side in place, and see what we're shaking with, or what we're cooking with, I think is the proper expression. There we go. Shaking with. Ooh, we'll be cutting it close, but this might actually be what we're looking for.
Yeah, it was actually pretty close to my 3D model too.
Yeah.
When I did that in that rocket game, which
Simple Rockets, isn't that it?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I made the 3D model I made in a game called Simple Rockets 2. Then I used the mod to convert that craft into an object file.
Yeah. We're actually going to be cutting it a little close here, guys. We might have to move this entire ship backwards if we want to incorporate that much of a...
Like, in my model, I actually had like only a single meter left before it was over the limit, so yeah.
Yeah, we're going to move this back a little bit. There we go. While we can still do that without suffering the consequences. Alright, I think we need a 48 here. Aw, thanks for the sub, Razu. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. Would you look at that, guys? We're getting our first slidey. Oh, no? Okay, we're good. Our first slidey bits as snapping points. Alright. This is a bit easy. Where's the torture? Oh, don't you worry, Mo. The torture is soon. It's literally like it's probably right on the horizon.
Yeah, and the second redemption of the torture when the platings happens.
Yeah. Here you
Twice,
go.
I guess.
There's the weld jet. Beautiful. Everything's red because I'm sorry. Okay.
What?
Are my eyes deceiving me? Does anyone else see that? Does anyone else see that word right in there?
I see that too. Yeah.
Okay, because what?
The first durability error.
There you go, Kobold. Your bolts. But holy crap! Why? Why is there already durability errors? It's not a ship that I've made without a durability error. And also a ship that somehow, even though it was built symmetrically, is off-center.
What? Why?
This
This actually triggers me just from watching.
I literally copied it. It's copied. How is... I use symmetrical parts. It's the same. It can't be starting this early. No. No. Oh no. Well, guys, this is gonna be rough.
Yes, definitely.
All right, we're just gonna do this, okay? Hey, I'm glad to see they helped you out. Yeah, I've been really enjoying making those tutorials. It's glad that I'm finally able to use my knowledge to help other people out. We're gonna place this down. All right. We're gonna rotate it. We're gonna move it back. We're gonna rotate it. And I think that. Oh shoot! Uh oh. Here, we're just gonna delete this other side real quick, and then we'll snap that bit right on there. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, don't even get me started on the batteries.
Oh, great! I have no PTSD from that. Thanks, Vesubu.
Oh. If you guys have OCD, don't look at the batteries. Pro tip. But yeah, almost as evil. No, you want to snap. Come on. Would you look at that? Right where I wanted it to. Alright. It's exactly the same. I think everybody can agree on that. It is... Both sides are completely the same. Exactly symmetrical as they were, you know, copied from each other. Alright.
That looks dangerous. Hey, does it...
Ah!
Did no one read the email?
This is gonna be a long stream.
I think that's an understatement.
And Ellen, or Aline, this is why the this is why the batteries suck. Okay, look at it. Ah, shoot. All right. Why can't I place down a simple battery? All right. Anyways, look at how off center it is.
Oh, you want to give chat and PTSD too?
Yeah, you guys get to suffer. It's off center on both sides. And the thing is, it's not like off center, you know, the same on either side. No, it's different. It's different. It's offside, it's to the left on this side, to the left on this side. So it's never centered. It's never centered. I'm sorry. I know I ruined just so many people's days.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it's all part of the job. R.I.P. to Jet. His brain has been destroyed. Sorry about that. It's man, if I never had to use another battery on my ship. Also, yeah, okay, these aren't gonna snap either. You know, maybe I guess this is a sign. What do you guys think? This sounds like a sign to you? To
A sign to wrong angle.
to not do this.
Or you somehow managed to use the unsymmetrical angled beams.
Did I? No, they're symmetrical. Yeah, symmetrical. Symmetrical.
That's the only way I can explain to myself why this is even happening in the first place.
It's symmetrically symmetrical. I symmetried. I copied and pasted both sides.
Then I have no idea anymore. It was just a guess from me.
All right, we're gonna. All right. I'm sorry to report everyone. We're starting on the stupid shit early today. I got. How? I.
Well,
It's. Yeah. You know, if I never had to use another angled beam and fuck it, okay guys, you know, one of these days I'm just gonna make a box ship and call it a day. Alright? Alright? Oh jeez. Yeah, special beams. Jeez. Alright.
the Imperial Nebulon was easy, they said.
Yeah, the Nebulon is easy. Oh, the Imperial Nebulon is gonna work so nice, they said. You know, these beams are symmetrical, they said.
Yeah.
Alright, can I at least put... Ugh. Ugh. Oh, this is gonna be funky. Yeah, as it turns out, the disco room has already been inputted due to the funkiness of this build.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like the ship was already made for it.
yeah. If I were to weld these... Okay, there's no stress, so it's not showing it. Okay, yeah, these can't connect to each other. Okay. Alright. Well. How are we gonna do this? I don't think so. Because, like... It's... the same on either side. So what we could do is that, yeah, so like these are 66 by 38 centimeters. Wait, but they're supposed to be the same on either side. Yeah, these are symmetrical, so they're theoretically. Alright, we're gonna try a little theory of mine. It's called the... Nope, I'm not being stupid. Okay, we're not being stupid. I feel like we're being stupid. Not the other... Which the other angle? Like, these? Where the fuck are they going? What? Oh yeah, sorry for the language. I'm getting a little heated. As you could probably tell. Alright, if we were to take one and say, like, flip it, okay? And then put it right on top. Is it the same? Looks to be. Yeah, special beams were invented to make you lose brain cells. The beams after that angle. These bad boys? Oh, could they be throwing it off? Well, no. Because it's just an extra, like, extension onto here. Like, that's the thing. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it.
Oh no,
like,
the supports are even unsymmetrical.
They shouldn't be. Because they're literally just standard beams. Hold up. Alright. Hold the phone. It's so close yet so far. You know, I've been asking for so long if we could get, like, you know, a nice 6 centimeter beam or like a 6 centimeter plate or something. Alright. See, like, we just moved it back. Oh, shoot. Like, that's not gonna change any of the widths up here. That's the thing. Okay. Let's... Come on. Come on. There you go. Who's a good beam? Anyways, your problem is the back of the oval shape. If you snap everything from the front, you'll have the difference in the back, where internal versus external beam angle are different. Actually, no, you've got a point. Okay. Yeah, no, I see what's wrong. I see what's wrong now. So, this beam, right? It's facing outwards. This beam is facing inwards. This is facing inwards. This is facing inwards.
It's actually a genius point.
That is. That, you know, okay. Man, I wish I had I need a thing that's like the Bigathy Brainathy Award. For like the people who point out this. Yeah, he does have a point. Okay, so let's just... Yeah, okay. Alright, it's time. Actually, we'll delete these, because honestly, we can just add extra stuff in. Yeah, now we're gonna fix it. Okay. So, to connect these to the ship, what we need to do is we need to have a 30-degree beam that's symmetrical, facing like this. So, it really, working with angles makes me want to cry. Mo, the auto mod caught that. Come on, come on.
What?
It's nothing. But so now the question is, okay, how do we connect it? Do we just add in another 30 and call it a day? Come on. Man, if... You know, I need a meme. Okay, I know a couple of you are meme makers. Society, if, like, shit actually snaps, like, first try. And it, like, shows that massive, like, fantastical wonderland of a utopia. Like that meme.
Already on it.
Now, I'm not sure if this extra 30-degree beam is going to throw stuff off. That's the issue. Like, I'm not sure. You know what? We'll try it. We'll try it. There's only one way to figure it out, and it's by saying, man, I really was looking forward to losing my head today. Yeah, exactly. We need to not snap. Yeah, building ships is like... I don't know what to compare it to. It's bad. Alright, so we want to flip it. On. Man, this is so big, there's no space to actually flip it properly.
So yeah, the meme is already finished.
Bruh.
As per request.
Alright. Okay. And yeah, so many janky angles, it makes me regret a lot of what I've done in the past. This front is going to be a little bit wacky, but that's okay.
I mean, the angles are not as bad as with the original Nebulon.
Okay, guys, okay. Acceptable casualties. We're never going to have to look at it again. We can cover it up with plates and never look at it again. Today on SimStream, will it... Well...
Did no one read the email?
Fuck! No, it won't. Ugh. No. Okay, guys. You're gonna hate me for this. I'm gonna hate me for this. Alright?
Right, I'm making custom attachment plates.
We're making custom attachment plates.
Oh no.
Look at
Why?
that, guys. Oh, we need to... Hold on. Alright, hold on. We gotta science this a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. You should both be... Alright. Yeah. See, Aline, there's... Alright, there's one... Okay, it could be these. Because, like, there's no good way... It 100% is these. But how else am I going to attach it directly to the ship? Like... I don't know... Okay, hear me out, guys. Before you call me crazy... Which... Okay, that's a little fast, but... What if I did this? So, I just connect it like this. Like, I take these little bits off. Just those, do that. That. Alright. And then... Bada bing. Bada boom.
Oh no. Why?
Because... It's necessary. It's a necessary evil. Alright, and then we'll delete those, because those are going to get in our way. Alright. What try is this? Well, whatever try it is, it's the charm. Hopefully.
It's already a perfect example of cursed shipbuilding.
Hey, I mean, it had to start somewhere.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah, it doesn't even have guns yet. We keep moving the front back, that's hilarious. Geometry, man. Wait a second. Nope, we're good, we're good. See, it adds to the fun, alright? What the hell? Because, yeah, where would all the fun be without the suffering from me? Yes, geometry, much.
Well, the suffering is going to pay out with a disco room. At least that.
Yeah. You know, eventually it's gonna be done in, like, 10 plus streams of sheer sadness. Ooh, come on. Hey, thanks for the raid, Survival Steve. Oh, and thanks for the bits, Razu. Appreciate it. Second place is acceptable. Yeah. Appreciate it. Alright. Okay. Alright, guys. What is this? Third or fourth rebuild is the charm?
Did no one read
What?
the email?
I appreciate it, gaming guy. Yeah, welcome to Cursed Shipbuilding Central. We'll welcome you to lose several brain cells and have fun along the way. Alright.
Which brain cells? Which brain cells?
No.
Okay, this is indeed worse than the batteries.
This is worse. Alright, we're going back. Alright. Alright, back. Alright, there we go. Well, you see, Aline, I'm... Alright. Alright, okay. We will connect it the proper way. Alright? Thanks for the cheer, Vanner. Appreciate it. Alright. We'll do it the proper way. Alright. Simple geometry. Simple unstupidity. Yeah, okay, okay. Alright. We're gonna do this. Hell or high water. Or, you know, mental breakdown as well. That's one of the options. Seemingly very popular today. Okay. So, we bring this out to here. Say we put like a... Nah, 96 is too big. 72? How's a 72 feel? 72 is nice. Alright. We're gonna do a simple. Alright? It's something I can understand without breaking my head. Alright, alright. Come on, there we go. Alright, there we go. Boom. Okay, simple, effective. Now we don't have to deal with funky angles. And
So
we're...
if it now gets unsymmetrical at the back.
Okay, why... You know, we were having a moment, guys. We were being happy. We weren't thinking about the back. We were excited. We were like, wow, this might actually work. And you guys just had to do that. Oh. Man. This is killing me.
Hopefully my prediction doesn't turn out to be true.
Oh, are you guys doing predictions now? Somebody start a fucking prediction.
I just hope that it doesn't true.
Come on. Ooh, you almost had it. There we go. Alright. This has the potential to look cool.
Yeah.
Alright. We're not gonna look at that. We don't have to look at that, alright? You know, nobody saw anything. Neither did I. We're just gonna put a 36 there and a 36 there, and we'll reinforce it by doing some magic voodoo shit and call it a day. Alright, alright, alright. Cookie, you take that back. You know I've... Once or twice, maybe. Once or twice, alright? We don't have... You know, nothing will ever compare to the one roast stream. But
Yeah.
but that'll come close. Okay. So what we could do right here, alright? Nope, we're not doing that. Alright, we're gonna build it like that, and then we'll do this on either side. What this does is this allows it to have a second connection. And now we have to figure out a way to connect it to the rest of the ship. Sometimes, you know? Sometimes. You know what? I'm just gonna select all of these, and I'm gonna move them out a little bit extra. Oh. You know, I think I might have broken down by now if I didn't have this lo-fi music in the background. Like, you know, one flew over the cuckoo's nest style. Alright, we're just gonna move this down over here, and we'll fix this, alright? Alright, alright. Is that in the center? That's in the center. Alright. Mo, don't even ask about the back, okay? Every time you ask about the back, another sim loses a brain cell. And theoretically we could, but this isn't thin, or this is too thin for a normal plate, and we don't want to put a decorative plate in, because a decorative plate is probably worse, like literally the worst thing we could put in there. Why? I feel like I'm assembling like a virus right now. Like, this just looks like the head of a virus or something. Alright. We'll here, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna make a module, alright? We're gonna make a module. We are going to do this. That's not gonna work. How are we gonna connect these properly? Wow, you really just had to bring that up. Just ruthlessly. Bruh. Alright. Okay, okay, okay. We'll do this. Okay, okay, sorry. I'm not... Sorry, I thought I was, like, really having a brain moment. I swear to God. It is still off, yes. And, I'm not gonna open my mail, because last time I opened my mail I got rickrolled, and we're not doing that again. Alright, we're gonna do one of Simi's classic tricks. Alright. Alright, so now we discovered that's too far over, so we're gonna do this. Alright, detach, retach. Is that a bada bing, bada boom, or am I slightly off? I'm slightly off. Alright, we need to put it over 12 more centimeters. Alright. There, bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Don't worry, Jet. We'll cover this up. We're never gonna have to look at it again. Hopefully. If we ever have to look at this again, I'm gonna hate my future self, aren't I? Okay, anyways, do we want to do the back? Or do we want to, like, roughly mold the front? Because we could roughly mold the front right now. I feel like roughly molding the front is a good way to go. Let me pull up my inspiration. Wait, did I close my inspiration? Bruh. Here we go. Alright, inspiration's back up, fellas. Alright, for some reason, alright, we're gonna yeet. Alright. Okay, okay, okay. Why is you know, there's several issues with having this many number of monitors. Like, you'd think it's great, but no, it's quite terrible. So, how are we gonna do the back? So, the back on our Nebulon-B is actually going to be relatively simple. Oh, now it decides to window capture. Oh, well, isn't that handy dandy? Okay, sorry. Alright, anyways. So, if you look in the back here, you've got one angled spot, and then it's just flat back. Yeah, okay. That makes our lives a lot easier. Alright. You know, no one expects the simple issues. Alright. Do we want to use 30 degrees or 15 degree beams? That's a question. So, this is the Imperial version of the Nebulon-B. So, yeah, so it is the Nebulon-B, but it's an Imperial variant of it. So, slightly different. more angled because in the past on my channel we did make the Rebellion Nebulon-B. But man, if there was ever a sight that made your eyes more sore, it was that. Hey, Faultier, welcome back.
Hello.
Yeah, the Nebulon-E. Alright, so as everyone knows, we love to have beam strength. So I think what we're going to do is a fun little project that is going to strengthen us so that we don't do a stupid. Oh wait, we want to select this too. We actually want to have this here. Right? Yep. Okay. Alright, what I want these to be is I want these to be on the same area. That way we can just like literally fill this entire area with beams, and that will have a better protection for these guys if we can put a nice shroud around them. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this over here. And yep, like that.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's the volume, I think.
Yep. So when we were building the original Nebulon, the voxel volume limit was 8 million. When we're building this, it is 20 million. And we're already at... Wait, how many zeros is that? Alright, wait, no, that's 2 billion. That's thousands, millions, yeah, 2 billion. And we're already at 57 million. So we're actually going to be pretty good. Mo, you don't want to know. You don't want to know how expensive this is going to be. This is going to... Oh god, this is going to take forever to buy.
Oh, the ship is going to be very fast, even with like 3-layered extreme armor. Probably
So,
Oninium or Tagium, whatever it's pronounced.
alright, so here's a question. So we've got only 2 back views. So we've got this one that's really small that barely anyone can see, and this one, which shows more thrusters. I think that's 5 or 6 back there. So we could have 4. We could have 4 up here and 2 down there, or we could have 3 up here and 2 down there. What are you guys thinking? 4 and 2 or 3 and 2? Yeah. See, the thing you're miscounting is there are 5 to 6 plasmas on this ship. Right now our material cost is already... Yeah. Wait a second. Hold up. This is going to be expensive, guys. This is going to be expensive. You see how many stacks of ore we're at right now?
Oof.
Oh, that's gonna hurt my pockets. Yeah, we can do the 3 and 2. This is really gonna hurt my pockets.
Actually, can Stream even see my 3D model I made?
No, I don't have it open right now.
Oh.
Did you put... How many did you put on yours? Let me check.
Yeah, I think just like a picture, just 4 on the back and 2 on the bottom front.
See, I really hate always opening my downloads because it comes up with really stupid stuff. Like, you know, I've got your thing I'm trying to find right now. Oh, there it is. But, like, you know, I've got a picture of, like, DDR4 RAM, Dance Revolution 4 RAM. Okay. We're gonna ignore that part. But anyways, let's go to the... Alright, here we go. Yeah, so you've got 4 on yours in the back, so... Yeah, Ventus. It's gonna be a slightly expensive ship. Oh, don't worry, Razu. We're gonna have. There's gonna be a lot of the tutorial series coming out soon, because yeah, there's a lot of issues in shipbuilding out here. Now, how do we want to do this? Let's measure how tall one of these is, so that we can like properly stick it on the side of our ship, and not cry a little bit. We want that. So 384, 192. Come on. All right. So it's exactly this long. Yeah, the angles won't be as bad. They're still gonna make me cry. Probably. I'd put money on it. I know some of you already have money on it, probably. Alright, so if we can figure out where the center of this is. So that's a 384. Alright, calculator time. 384 plus 196 plus 24 is 604. Divided by 2 is 302. So we need to essentially work out what 302 is. So that's 96. That's... maybe like that. Oh, would you look at that? It's almost perfect, except for this little bit here, which is going to be where our centering beam is going to go. Yep, there we go. Awesome. Cool. Oh yeah, it's going to be so expensive, but once we build it, you guys can already bet we're going for rides on this.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the disco room.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. Now, is this ever going to leave the safe zone? Probably not. Because if I ever do that on stream, will I get stream sniped? I'd put money on it.
Yeah, but maybe if the ship turns out to have the same survivability as the original.
Yeah, like if this has the plot armor of the OG.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna have a disco room. You know, we should actually put a bar on this one. We could actually put a full bar on this.
Yeah.
Okay, is this actually gonna be like perfect? Hold up. We're literally 24 centimeters off. This is a shame. There have been no updates on CA blueprints, sadly. I keep talking with Kai. There hasn't been anything, so best I can give you guys is soon. It sucks. Yeah, so is this actually... hold on. You know what? We need to make some... and yeah, if there... okay, there is supposed to be insurance. Because if there... when we do get insurance, you already know this is gonna... have that. Also, we can't even put that close. Man, it's been a while since I've streamed. I haven't talked much. Like all this. Oh, Ventus, do you have an insurance thing? But we could make it a trap for stream snipers, but whew, you know, that would actually be a really fun event. Now, would we have to have tons of people actually working together to protect this so it's not lost forever? Yeah, but that adds to the fun.
Actually, do the developers still do combat events?
I don't think they're gonna do any more combat events.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. Here, let's see. It is, guys, we got it perfect. Dude, if we did player run insurance, you know, funnily enough, in the origins of SOS, I intended us to occasionally, well, I thought one of our businesses could be insurance. Now, it would be horrid to like try and keep track of everything. Plus, we'd probably hemorrhage money. Premiums would be so high. Like, so high. But, alright, so there we are. Perfectly aligned. Jeez. This is gonna be a powerhouse.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What do you think? How many layers of heavy undetermined armor can it take before it even slows down at all?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? How many layers?
I'd say at least 3. And
Yeah.
so Razu, I think pirating has definitely been getting a lot more prevalent. Because a lot of people are starting to get later into the game, which, you know, it's gonna become an issue. It's starting to become an issue. Like, yeah, like it's gonna be the rest of the player base, because like, I was actually discussing this with SOS the other day. A lot of pirates right now aren't like pirates; they're gankers. So, yeah, like we were trying to find definitions for all of this, and you know, a lot of these people, like the SOS members who have been pirated, we weren't destroyed like to actually like get resources, right? We were destroyed just for the fun of it. So I would honestly not consider them pirates, because pirates, you know, they might are role play a little bit, you know, steal goods, something like that. But, and yeah, judging by how big this is, we might not get too much thrust out of it, but we're gonna see, because the thruster balancing on this should be a lot better than the old Nebulon-B, because we'll have the 2 plasmas down there. So, hopefully.
Well, I don't even mention the amount of fuel it's going to.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a gas guzzler. And yeah, Eileen, this is gonna suck. We're gonna I think we'll recruit a crew to help me finish this, because that's essentially what we did last time. Like you know, Solon, man, Dan the Burger Man. Throwback to the old crew.
Yeah.
If they are, that's because they are off center. Nice catch. All right, we're gonna. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take out these bits. Actually, wait, we need those bits. What if we move the rest of the bits forward? 12 centimeters. There's Chaz in chat. Alright, so if we move this forward 12 centimeters, well, to finish the ship, that's what I mean. Like, we're gonna need a lot of people to finish this. Well, or to help me, because, yeah. Alright. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna... Nope, not saying that. I make enough cringy jokes every day, you know, we could use a few less. Alright, so we'll select those. Then this. Alright. That's the whole lot of it. And yeah, I agree with you, Ventus. We're gonna be trying our best, because yeah, holy crap, like this is gonna be rough. Module time. You guys know I love my modules. So, okay, it's so big that it's not gonna snap. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. We're gonna delete. We're gonna put that there, this here, and we'll see where that takes us. Alright, come on. Alright. Alright, Cookie. Yeah, you can help me bolt things in. Alright, now it's centered. Now it should be centered. And yeah, Faultier, yeah. Right now, we would keep it open to currently the OGs and the friends we've met along the way. But we should expand it. Bolts for the bolt. God. Oh no.
That's a throwback.
Yeah. Memory time.
To the good old times where stuff was simple.
Yeah, when stuff was simple. Sim wasn't building a ship that might break your brain. Do we have... Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Just making sure we have everything so that when I copy and paste this, we're doing good. We're doing good. Don't worry, Cody. I'll bolt for you. See, here's the thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be decent at fighters. Alright. It's coming together. Jeez. Ah, yes, that's a good one. Okay, saving. Yes, it actually did make it into the original Nebulon. Nobody ever noticed it. I bolted it on the inside of one of the fuel tanks. And then, yeah, it was really hard. Like, that shit took longer than it should have. But, yeah, it's there. You know, I think...
What?
I put an Easter egg in the original Nebulon-B for anyone, I'm not sure, I don't think anyone saw it, but, a bolts for the bolt god thing.
Oh.
Yeah. This does need,
Oh.
yeah. Ooh, we can definitely put a, Easter egg in this one.
Actually, the ship needs a nickname too.
Oh, it does need a name.
Like the
'Cause-
American is the MCN Cancer Sim.
And then the original ship was Einstein's Demon.
Yes. And maybe we should name this one MCN Working Durability Error.
Or we could just... Yeah, we need to make a name. And, yes, there will be an Easter egg in this ship. Once we actually get enough on here to where I can put in an Easter egg and nobody will notice, we'll put in an Easter egg. So that may be a little bit in the future, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright. There we go. And that's just to give us a little bit extra strength back here and to make sure all of our beams are nice and happy. There we are. Because these are complaining. Yeah. Stress on the structure. Alright, good question. Answer. No clue. This ship, there's a 50-50 chance it might not ever be able to fly. Because of how much stress we're going to be putting on here.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe in an emergency situation, you even might need to use the moon material that has a higher value than Bastium in terms of durability.
Yeah. So we might need that to fly, but also, yeah. No, don't worry. I'm gonna be doing a ton of shoring up here. I'm gonna be adding in bolting areas all around here. We're gonna use my old technique of quad beams, so putting 4 beams right next to each other to carry the stress together. I don't think anybody ever remembers that ship when I made the tow ship. That was actually one of my earlier ships, funnily enough. And do we want to fill this in, or do we want to put a... Let's put a structural beam in there. Today I kind of just want to go for the shape, so we might not do a ton of shoring up today. Just a little bit. Alright. Razu, I haven't been to the moon in early access, but I have been to the moon before. I know several members of mine have gone to the moon, though. Several SOS members.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Got a couple expeditions going. Again, our mining team is like A or S tier.
So, like, how many stacks moon materials does the faction already have then?
Our mining manager's offline. Otherwise, I'd ask him. He hasn't been on today, so. But I'll send him a DM after stream. Alright. So, here we are. We could continue shoring this up. Or, here, what we could do is we could just continue working on the general structure of this. Because having 3 plasma thrusters is massive, and we need to actually work around them. So if we pull up... Because, okay, so... We don't have any pictures from the back. Great. So this one shows it as the back is skinnier than the front, which isn't a good sign. These, it feels like the back is wider than the front, which is a good sign. So I think our heart desires for the back to be wider than the front, even if it's just by a little bit.
Yeah, would even makes more sense when the center of mass is more on the back, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So what we're gonna do to get to the back from the front is there's gonna be, I'd say, a 45 degree here, but there's also gonna be like a 15 degree, like, it's gonna be very thin, but a 15 degree like outer part that connects the front. So I guess let's get cooking. Hey, thanks for the raid, Captain Collins. Really appreciate that. Alright, so let's pull out these 45 centimeter beams and let's get cooking. So for anyone just joining us from the raid, I am continuing the Imperial Nebulon. Well, this is the first episode that we're putting up, but this is the successor to my Nebulon-B that I created in closed alpha of Starbase. And so we are going to be making it again. This time with a little bit more suffering, perhaps. So we want it to be about here. Alright guys, we're gonna run into another issue here. So this part, we'll move it out about there. We look at our this. So the back is kind of a slider. It's a smaller, like, I don't know how shallow I want this angle to be. Yeah, I think what we'll do is, yeah, we'll use the 45 degree beams, but we'll put them here, have this 45 degree come out to about like there, like about here, and then yeah, go straight back, and then we'll work with that. And yes, this is the Nebulon-B. Well, this is the Imperial version of the Nebulon-B. If you go on my YouTube, I've actually made the Nebulon-B already in closed alpha, and it's gone through the paces. But yeah, oh, that old gal, literally my favorite ship. But yeah, now we're building its successor. Alright, so let's throw, like, I don't know, 192 on here. 192 seems about good, if it will shtick. Alright. We want to go out a little more, so we're actually just going to replace that with the 384. Is it 384 too much? Ah, thanks for the sub, Croissant. Appreciate it. Well, so the thing is, I created the Rebellion version of this ship, and now I'm creating the Imperial version as this second installment, I guess, of the Nebulon-B series that I've been creating. Oh, awesome. I'm glad that they really helped. You know, funnily enough, after stream, we've got one coming out as well, so hopefully that'll do good as well. I'm glad to see the tutorial series is really helping people out. Oh, it all pays off. Alright, so it's going to be something like this. We're going to have a kind of sharp angle to the top of our plasma thrusters here. But once we get a kind of like a flat area up here, what we can do is we can put our navigation bridge on top of our Nebulon. These will come up to about here, and we'll have a little, not quite a bunker, but a solidly protected area. Ah, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Oh, I think we have broken a new record. 59 viewers.
Actually, I'm not sure. I think in the past it got up to 60 some.
It did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Those opening days of Starbase.
Oh, right. Right, I forgot. I was gone for like over the half. Oh.
Yeah. Alright, so that actually connects. So that actually works really well. Yay! Launch day was a lot of fun. Man. I only wish I did not have my exam literally the week after Starbase launched. That was rough. That was not fun. Alright. So we want it to go up a little bit more, so it's in our central corridor, and then we're gonna bring it back a little bit. Thanks for the follow, Cake. Alright, we want to bring that. Hold on. We're gonna take a beam, and we're gonna make sure these are actually across the hall from each other. Alright. Yep, they are right across the hall from each other. We love to see it. And so that will be kind of our guideline for our outer plating on the second floor, or our engineering deck, I suppose. So another thing I want us to keep in mind is this ship is going to need to have upwards of 5 decks. So we're going to have a lot of room for activities. Hey, that's awesome to hear, Jeffy Jeff. It's a lot of fun helping you guys. I'm really excited that all of my tutorials are actually starting to pay off. And mirror mode would be nice. The money I would pay for mirror mode. Alright, so this area is just going to be kind of empty, or we could put propellant along there. Not sure what we want to do yet.
might be a mistake to make the propellant directly next to the thrusters, because one
Well,
explosion and the entire, you know what happens.
yeah. Oh, I see what you guys are saying about the the follow thing off to the side. Sorry about that. And so Cake, I'm building the Imperial version of the Nebulon-B. So it's gonna be interesting. Here, let me fix my issues real quick, and I'll actually make the so the chat box, we'll move that up a little bit. Discord link, that goes in the center. Donations right there. Notifications, top left. There we go. All right. So this is what we're modeling it off of, guys. This is what we want our end product to roughly look like. And so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. You see, I'd love to do battle with this, but you see how much we've built right now, and you see how many stacks of ore we need already. You know, a small amount of 825. Not to mention, like 132 of it is Umirium.
Wait, hold on, is it me or does your microphone audio sometimes just go poof?
Like volume-wise, or
It just goes away entirely for a few moments.
it might be doing that occasionally. I'll try to get a little bit closer to the mic.
Okay.
And yeah, I wish mirror mode was here too, but alas.
Mirror mode's like really far away on the back on the road map.
Yeah. Alright, so if we go over here, so we've got this little like flat bit here. And that'll kind of do a little bridge of the gap. Now it's not on this one, but that's a different version. So well, Blade, here, I'll just put the cost over here on like, I don't know, the right for a little bit. Actually, that doesn't even work, but it's a lot, man. Look at that. Way too much, way too much.
Yeah, going to need some wall mining squad for that.
Yeah, for real. And the disco bridge, I would be on board with the disco bridge. A disco bridge would be a lot of fun. Alright, so one thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to measure actually how far out this bit is. So we're going to... Come on. Alright, so we're going to bring this out, and we want to line it up with that. I don't know how far out we want this. It doesn't look that far out on a lot of the other designs. So, see, on others it looks like it's about here, but that would go way too far. So we could put it about halfway, maybe? Halfway seems good. That should be enough to catch, say, people who are flying too close, and should be catching a lot of gunfire as well. Yeah, the top angles are like really sharp. So, and this is just going to be flat like out here. So this is going to be really thin, and its pretty much only purpose is to tank hits. There is no other purpose of this little outer bit, at least that I can think of. So, I mean, unless you guys can think of ideas for what we could do with this, because honestly, at this point, it might just be a little just bit.
You could make like windows that have like in the castles the full tripod guns maybe.
We could make tripod windows.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks. Appreciate that, Xandrin. And let's see if we can snap this to that, or if we have to move it back. So welding this bit, yeah, okay. So that doesn't count technically. We do need attachment plates. We really need attachment plates, honestly. Or the where is it? Weren't the devs saying that we would get like a welding cube, and it's kind of like attachment plates, but it's just like a cube of area? Something like that. That would be nice. That would be nice. Oh, and there's a line on my screen. What the hell? Alright, we're just gonna go over to this one, and yeah. I don't think you can post links here, but you can post links in the Discord. See, okay, this is what it's like exactly. Like a corner beam as a welding bit? Like, not really, because there has to be like a certain amount of... Yeah, there has to be a certain amount of area on either side. So, like, if we use a 48, that'll do the trick right there. Now, that part is likely to fail, but yeah. So we could use a 48 like that, and that would secure it. So, yeah. I think we may just have to end up using that. As much as that sucks, and I don't really want to use that. Come on. There we go. Alright, and around we go. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to deselect that. Right there. Skelly, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The curse. You... Don't make me fire back. I've got something that'll... It's even worse.
The insymmetrical batteries.
Yeah, the batteries. Skelly, why'd you have to do us with the batteries? They're not symmetrical. Please. Have some mercy on a poor builder. Alright, is this actually gonna be even somewhat symmetrical, or am I... Yeah, okay, yeah. Has this somehow become even less symmetrical? Maybe. Alright, so you see how slightly off this is? Wait, did I copy it wrong or something? No. That's perfectly lined up there. You know, I found the reason. Did I? Nope, I'm still stupid. Okay. That should be lined up properly though, there.
This Lego pick is the exact same pick I used to make the 3D model with.
Yeah. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna stick this right here. Skelly, so this is a replica. So, I'm not sure if you've watched any of my YouTube videos in the past, but I made the Nebulon-B from Star Wars, the Rebellion version. But right now, here, let me pull it up. Yeah, so right now I'm working on the Imperial version. So it's going to be slightly better for our sanity, because there's no rounded front, and it's going to be a little bit easier this time, and it's got some interesting design aspects on it. So we're gonna combine a lot of these and kind of see what shakes out. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking. So we've got a core similar to the Nebulon-B, where it was just literally a chunk of beams, and then we've got this extra like lip out here, I suppose, and then it'll go in and we'll build around this beam structure. So we'll have another beam structure around this, and then plates on top of that. So theoretically, taking this out should be really, really difficult. Yeah. So, because remember, you know, the old Nebulon, it had plot armor. Now, this is going to have actual armor. And I'm just going to connect these to this beam out here. And then once we connect these, I think what we'll do is we'll start building kind of our superstructure of the front area. Alright. There we go. Ah, shoot, sorry. Didn't transition back. I do not know what those are from. Yeah, so apologies. This is the first time I've streamed on my home PC after a while, so getting everything back up and running is a little bit rough around the edges.
Could be the Windows capture.
That's what I think it is.
Just a theory of mine.
Okay, so all right, so our Nebulon, this area in the front here, it's gonna be straight down. So the first half is straight down from like out here, and then the front, it's like half and half. So this area would be straight down, like along this back half of the front, and then the front half would actually be angled. Slightly, but still angled. And I can guarantee you guys, I am going to rework the front. I want to make this look a lot better than it is right now. So we'll be redoing that for sure. Yeah, the greebling on the Lego builds was always really nice with this ship. So first off, we want to get how wide these bad boys are. But we actually have a example over here. So let's take this. This is exactly how wide it is, plus putting a beam on the outside. One of the plasma thrusters, as you can see. It's actually, is it slightly off? Yeah, it's slightly off. We need a 48 instead of a 24 centimeter beam here. So let's throw that on and let's get cooking. So we want to put this right in the middle, right about there. That looks middle to me. And then I think that's where we can kind of do our straight down area. So the thing with the straight down area, this whole thing is going to be continuing out, like, you know, as is right now. And then ouch. So we're gonna carry it in, and then what it's gonna do is these areas are gonna slope inwards down. It's gonna be kind of like a triangular slope here, and it's going to start aligning because this is gonna be straight down. Then on the outside, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna, sorry for the line on the screen, but so what I'm saying is on the back here, it's going to be straight down, and we've got a triangular slope that's going to be coming in to that little corner there, and then the front is going to be kind of its own thing. So we'll do that. Now that we have this right out here, does this actually work out perfectly how it's like 192 on either side? It does. Okay, awesome. So this establishes a minimum width of our, essentially our core structure. We're actually, I think we might want to make it a little bit wider. Hold on, let me weld these and we'll see how wide it is. I think that's good enough. At least for now. What we can do is move this forward. So hold up, I want to go back to the Nebulon picture real quick. Yeah, okay, so this part is how wide it is for about halfway, and then it kind of it forms into a T shape. This will be okay. We'll survive, one way or another. And hey, I actually got these almost right on. But yeah, we're gonna keep extending this down. Oh man, this is gonna be so much fun. Because I think this is supposed to be a little bit skinnier here. But I'm not sure we can actually accomplish that. I haven't built any ships or attempted to build any ships from Star Citizen. They are very stylized. Also, I'm going to move this forward a little bit just to give us extra room in the future when we're building stuff. The ships in Star Citizen are extremely stylized, and building them in this, okay, it would be really cool, but geez, is it going to be stressful. Just due to the fact that Star Citizen ships, you know, it's made to be an actual, like, proper ship. Starbase, these are made to be proper ships, but it's within the confines of our editor. This is like the best we can operate. I hope I explained that well, but yeah, basically, hey, thanks, Agent Antidab. Appreciate it. Yes, big ship moments. Return to the Nebulon. Alright. So that's going to be on top of this one. And remember, we're going to be double and quad beaming a lot of these plasma thrusters, just because, we're going to be putting off so much thrust with these bad boys. And then I do actually want them to be staggered, just like how they are right now. I think it'll look cool if we stagger them on the bottom. Will it be probably the best for the ship design? No. Might it drive me insane later? Yeah, probably. But is it going to be cool? I think so. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put these directly on top of each other. Just like that. That was a lot more dramatic. Alright, awesome. What I'll do is I'll add a lot of those to my, I've got a folder right now. Yeah, I was showing you guys said folder of pictures and inspiration and all that for building this ship. So roughly, I don't know, about there. That gives us room for 2 to 4 decks, it looks like. And then we can put this in here. Thanks for the sub. I really appreciate it. Hell yeah.
Did no one read the email?
And thanks for the follow. And just a reminder, guys, if you sub, right now we also have access to, I just added a new thing where we get access, well, the subs get access to videos before they're posted regularly. So that's a fun thing if you want to see stuff right before it comes out. And Polino, we have been doing a lot. It honestly is looking a lot less than what I thought I had done, but it's starting to come together. The only thing is, we mismeasured, for sure. We definitely mismeasured. This is supposed to be a 24 centimeter beam, and I doubted myself. Tisk tisk. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to pull the whole thing here, 32 centimeters to the left. I just said 32. It's supposed to actually be 12. This is not a capital ship. Sadly, capital ships are not in the game yet. When capital ships are in the game, though, we are going to build what most likely will be an Arquinton class light cruiser.
Not a Star Destroyer.
Yeah, I don't think it's a Star Destroyer.
Oh.
Yeah, and plus, like, SOS will have one military capital ship, and having it be smaller is better.
Probably of the charge time, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
just so we can defend our stations, stuff like that.
Yeah, but I still find the charge times for catapulted ships still insane. Like, for the military ones, it could even take up days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bit too insane.
So I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want these plasma thrusters, because I can fit them right, they're basically right here right now, but how much space I want in between, like where that 45-degree kind of corner is right there. Like right there. Because I think they come up to about here, and I don't want them to be popping out too much. Yeah. And Cake, yes, I will be making the ship in game once it is done. It's gonna take a lot of credits and all that, but yeah, it's gonna be worth it.
I think that corner piece could be 6 meters big.
The corner piece, okay.
Yeah, 45 you just showed. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Well. So. What we could do is potentially move all this forward and then have this area be a little bit wider. But since this area isn't going to be accessible really, only the front area of these thruster bays are going to be accessible, I don't think we really need it, because we can just throw on some pretty secure armor on there. So what we'll do is we're going to pull this forward as well. This is going to be a really handy guide for us. So this is going to tell us really where the lower decks of our ship are. And while we're at it, we should probably throw this down here as well. Give us a little security. Come on. Not necessarily security, but strength, I suppose. And Diddy, you can acquire coolant cells either by purchasing them through the market, or you can get them through crafting. And Xandrin, yes, the Nebulon does not have engines here. The reason we're putting them there is because we need them for balancing. So, Starbase is it's a realistic space game. So we need to have our proper thrust in areas to counterbalance. It's not just like, oh yes, this will all force from one side. Now it's still going to be, these top plasma thrusters are going to be way more powerful than down here, but that's why we're going to put all of the heavy stuff up towards the top. So it'll work out in the end. Alright. So that's where the what I'm gonna rework. What I want to rework. So right now we've got this flat area, right? So this just goes pretty much straight down, and it's just a corner in, and we'll fill that in. But what I do want to change is how sharp our front is, because in all of these the front is not as sharp as it is that we have right now. So I really do want to change that up. Plus, that will give us a little bit of extra room, I think, on the inside. So let's swap right over, and yes, I will bolt. And then we'll save, because we haven't saved in a while, and you do not want to catch me losing this ship. We've spent already pretty much 2 hours building just this. Oh, this is going to take a while. And I do think I want these to be 30-degree beams. So it takes a much shallower approach to the front. Yeah, let's do that. Say goodbye to the old and welcome the new. Doot, doot, doot. And doot, doot, doot. I'm probably going to end up regretting this, but who cares? Alright, we'll cut those out. So actually, that might be too much. But I don't think I can do anything about it, because it looks like to line these up we need a 12-centimeter beam. And we do not have those. So that's a shame. But what we'll do is we'll take a special beam, 30-degree, and we'll just connect it. Now, that's actually not what I want. We want a 60-degree. Because that's going to be shallow enough for what we kind of want. Alright, let's try this. Alright, there we go. And then another 2 30s, adding up to 60. And we're just going to have to manually rotate this into place. But actually, we only need a 30-degree here. Yeah, because 90 degrees and all that. Yes, big brain. Yeah, 12-centimeter beams would be real nice. Or at least those welding joints. Welding joints would be nice as well. You know, something tells me, you know, my math isn't that great, but something tells me those calculations are off. Even though I know they're my calculations. Now, yep, that's not gonna fit because we're doing funky wonky shit again. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we'll leave that as is. Or do we? I kind of want to build it from the front up here just because of how we built the back. So what is this length roughly? It's less than 192. It's more like a 96 plus 24. Seems like let's put a 96 and a 36 on there. So let's pull these out and we'll put in the new stuff. I'm not exactly sure where they are on the tech tree myself. I haven't been working down the tech tree recently. So apologies on that one, but it should be somewhere in there.
Yeah. I think about it, there should be somewhere in the generator tech tree.
Yeah, I think it's like the center one. Hey, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
And we're gonna extend this all out a little bit. I'm gonna copy and paste this part. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm making it a little bit nicer, and I want it to be, we're doing it front to back. These aren't going to connect properly, but we'll be able to work that out later because we want the front to be very shapely. Alright, so that bit is clear, so we'll delete this bottom area. But now our issue comes with this. So we're eventually going to need this out here. And we want the front, it's a pretty rough, how do I put this? Would I call it an extreme angle? I'm not sure I'd call it an extreme angle, but it's pretty good. I'd say that's like at least around 60. So I kind of want to just get this far enough out there that it would count, I suppose. Let's try 72. I don't want to go too ham on this. That is not enough, though. We need a 192 plus. We're probably gonna have to add on to this. Yeah. Let's try. Oh, I don't know what that was. Oh, we soft crashed. Time to save.
Already the first soft crash. Oof.
Yeah.
That's not going to speak for God in the future.
No. Yeah, if any of you guys have been here a while, that's actually way too wide for us as well. If any of you guys have been here a while and remember the creation of the first Nebulon-B, you'll remember that every time I would add parts on, it would soft crash. So, fun times. I think that's better. What do you think about that angle? Is that too sharp or not sharp enough? I think that, because remember, we're going to take this off and it's going to kind of not round up, but it's going to be a little bit, we're actually going to have a separate thing for the top, so this might actually be fine. So let's just mess around with this. First off, we're going to put a 24 centimeter beam on here. That's to get it just roughly where the other bits are. And then let's actually let's go from here. We'll just kind of create it as we go. Alright, 36. And again, we want to try and get these to where they're roughly exactly where their partner beams are. So actually 36 might be pretty much like perfect. Nah, 36 is a little too low, but that's okay. Alright, then we want 1, 2, 3. Yeah, man. I find that if something's not snapping properly, what you should do is place it down and then maneuver it around. That'll usually help out a lot with your snapping issues if it's not placing down properly the first time. Just makes it so you get a little bit more fine control over what you're placing down. Now let's see. Alright, it does snap, and That's gonna create a issue. Delightful. What if we pulled this? So that in total right there, so the 24 plus 96, that's gonna be 24 plus 96. That's wrong. Alright, that's 120. So what we could do instead is use like 96. No, we want to use a 72 and what do you think? 36? Whoa, okay, here we go. Alright, and then we'll put a 48 on top. So the difference, let's see. So a centering lever versus a middle lever. Alright, I think it could just be the presets. No. It actually, there might not be any difference. Oh, the centering lever, I guess it's just a graphical difference because they're exactly the same data fields. Yeah, they're basically the same, just with a different thing on the left side. So I'd prefer the middle levers because it's got the 2 crescendos. Alright, we're going to go over here and replace this now rather than later, just so I don't have to worry about it when I'm putting on the rest of the ship. Alright, there we go. And now, pretty much, let's just delete all of this again. I think this is the 4th time I'm redoing the front of the ship. Alright, so family calls, so we're going to have to end this a little bit earlier, but I'm going to finish this little bit here, and then we'll take a step back and take a look at all this. Okay. So, luckily, we don't have to worry about anything major with snapping, just because we can put it... Uh-oh. Ah, I see. We do have to worry about snapping. What the hell? Is it just me, or does this one seem longer? Yeah, I know. I was like, alright, cool, I'm done. We got it working. Bada bing, bada boom. Alas. There are going to be a lot of famous last words here. Regrettably.
Would be easy, they said.
Yeah. Building in STARBASE would be great, they said.
It is fun, they said.
So that's an interesting conundrum. They're both the same here, here, and here. But this one is longer. Is it in closer? No. Oh, that side's out more. I see what happened. Shouldn't have those there. Alright, now everything should be fine. Should. Emphasis on should. Hopefully. Hopefully it'll be good. All right. There. That's all connected. We want to copy this over. All right, there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Razumu, your timing is impeccable. It's real rough. But so we'll weld, we'll bolt, and then with that, I'm going to have to go. So yeah, we got the beginnings of our Nebulon-B done. So we've got a rough superstructure in the front, kind of just determining the shape of what we're doing. And then we've got our central corridor all the way to the back, and our 3 plasma thrusters back there with a rough setup for how we're actually going to be plating this thing, because plating is going to be hell. And then we've got our straight down part in the center here, where we are going to be putting our plasma thrusters and putting in a lot of the other areas of our ship. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and if you missed any part of this, it will be going up on YouTube within the next couple of days. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Yep, see you everyone.